Assalamu alaikum and good morning all my dear students. This video is for the students who were not able to attend the live classes for the certain reason. Um, in that live class I discuss about the syllabus. There are the 4 chapters: life processes, heredity, how do organisms reproduce, and our environment. These are the 4 chapters which are going to come in the final exam. Then there are the two practicals. One is carbon dioxide is released during the breathing process, and the second one is the reproductive mode in the amoeba and yeast. All this syllabus I have completed uh, on the videos. All the videos are uploaded on the YouTube channel, so you can go through it. Below this video also I am going to share the link of the topic what I have taught. So students, I just want to um, share with you what was the things we started in the live classes. In live classes, I started the NCERT. NCERT is very important for especially for the biology, other subjects also, because the CBSE can raise the question from any single line of the textbook. So NCERT reading is very important. Very few students are there who are going through the NCERT line to line. So for those, in my regular class also, always I prefer to go through the NCERT textbook reading and clearing the doubts of all the students. So the same thing here it is. Page number 93 you can open, you can keep your pencil also ready with you, and I share the pic also, so you can underline that special paragraph. The first thing is there, as you all know, that what are the main differences in the living and non-living things. So living organisms grow, can respond to stimuli, they can move by on, they are doing respiration, nutrition, all these answers already you are knowing. Here the main things are coming, like the movement. The movement is very important. As you know, if it is a single cell organism or multi-cell organism, the basic structural or functional unit is cell. And in the cell, there is the different organelles are there. And in that organelles, due to the external environment or internal environment, there are some what we can say, the breakdown process is going on. The organelles die, the organelles destroy. Okay, so if they destroy, what would happen? That function will be stopped. If the function will stop, it will affect the complete organism. So there should be the repairing and maintenance process should go on. The movement should be there. If this maintenance process will stop, the organism will end. Clearly. So here the maintenance process is very much necessary for a living organism. The molecular movement is very important for a living organism to survive. And to continue this process, there are the certain processes are involved in that. The processes means to do this process, to maintenance process, the energy is required. Okay, and as you know, the fuel for the human being or for the organisms are the food. Okay, so every living organisms require the food, the nutrient, and this nutrient, the intake of nutrient or the intake of food, this process is called nutrition. The breakdown of the nutrient and to release the energy, that is called respiration. The different materials, like in our body, the oxygen is reaching to the lungs, the food is digestion complete in the intestine, it should go to each and every cell of the body, and to take these substances from one place to other place, there is a medium is required, and that is done by the transport system. Okay, And during any biochemical reaction, some waste products are formed, and that waste should be removed by the body, and that process is excretion. So in the chapter life processes, you are going to study um, nutrition, respiration, transportation, and excretion. Already students, you have studied, I will say this. Just you have to recapitulate it. You have to do recalling and remembering the things and prepare yourself for the board exams. Uh, on the page number 94, there is a paragraph. In that paragraph, it is given that single cell organism, like I can give you the example of amoeba. So amoeba structure is coming in your mind. So amoeba is doing its nutrition by the cell membrane. Amoeba is taking the oxygen by cell membrane. It is giving out carbon dioxide by the cell membrane. Means in this way you can say that the amoeba body surface is directly in contact with the environment. Okay. So here the exchange of material can be done by the diffusion process. But the same thing in multicellular organism, the oxygen need cannot be satisfied by the simple diffusion. Why? Because there are so many cells, and the internal cells are not directly in contact with the environment. So by simple diffusion, the oxygen need cannot be satisfied. So understood this paragraph, students? It is a very important question. Why in multicellular organism the oxygen need only can be satisfied by the simple diffusion? So this is the answer. Because in multicellular organism all the cells are not in the directly contact with the environment, and for that the simple diffusion is not enough for the oxygen requirement. Clear, student? So this was the topic I have discussed in the live classes, and then I discuss about the in-text question. So you also go through the in-text question. If you are having any doubt, you can write in the comment section. Have a nice day ahead.